消えろカトン豪華滅却カトン爆風乱舞
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, AnimeScale here, and this time around we will be scaling the best 10 fire release users in Naruto. Take note that this video doesn't factor in other forms of strength of the characters. We will wholly focus on how good these characters are with the fire release technique. Keep in mind that I do not consider Amaterasu, and as always, we will not be adding godly characters like Otsutsuki or characters with little to no feats. Before starting with the list, here are some honorable mentions. Fugaku and Izuna Uchiha, they were both amongst the strongest Uchiha of their time, and they must have been strong at fire release, but they did not make it into the list due to their lack of screen time. The other two honorable mentions go to Saratobi Azuma and Konohamaru. They both proved to have strong fire techniques, but not strong enough to make it into the top 10. So now let's start off with the number 10. Kakazu was a member of the Akatsuki and one half of the Zombie combo. With his fire release, he was able to perform powerful fire-based techniques, such as the Strange Mask Exploding Flame technique, which he used in his fight against Kakashi and Team Asuma. The flames were so dangerous that they could only be put off by a combination of wind and water. Kakazu was also shown to utilize the fire release Intelligent Hard Work. The flames from this technique cover a wide area. The original Hanzo of the Salamander was highly proficient in fire release. One of his major fire techniques was the fire release exploding flame formation. This jutsu is used in conjunction with a lot of explosive tags. Hanzo was shown to use this jutsu against the Sanins, and he also used them against Nagato, destroying Nagato's legs in the process. Properly known as Shisui of the Body Flicker, he was well renowned for his abilities, being outstanding even for an Uchiha. As a lot of members of his clan, he was quite skilled in fire release, using techniques such as the Uchiha's clan fireball technique. Shisui excelled in this technique, and he was able to make a very big fireball that required combined efforts of Anbu water users to repel it. The third Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, was a great man of plenty of knowledge. His superb mastery of the fire release techniques are showcased through the fire release Fire Dragon Bullet technique, Fire Dragon Flame Bullet technique, and the Phoenix Sage Fire technique. In his battle against Orochimaru, Hiruzen used the Fire Dragon Bullet in collaboration with Earth Release to shoot projectiles at his opponent. Lord Third can also attack multiple opponents using the Phoenix Sage Fire technique, where he shoots out multiple small fireballs from his mouth. He can control each individual flame, creating a barrage of constant fire attacks difficult to dodge. Up next, we have Jiraiya, the Toad Sage of the legendary Sanins. Ero Sennin is well versed in fire release, as he can use the Dragon Fire technique, Fire Dragon Flame Bullet technique, Big Flame Bullet technique, Toad Oil Flame Bullet technique, and the Fire Sealing technique, which he can use to seal away his opponent's fire jutsus into a scroll. In his battle against the Orochimaru and Manda, he was shown to combine his fire release and his Toad Oil from Gamabunta to increase the destructive capabilities of his technique. Itachi Uchiha, elder brother of Sasuke and the son of Fugaku Uchiha, was one who was widely regarded as a genius even upon the high standards of the clan. Itachi is highly proficient in fire technique, as expected from an Uchiha member. Right from a young age, he had mastered the clan's fireball technique. He can use the Great Fireball technique, Phoenix Sage Fire technique, and the Phoenix Sage Flower Nail Crimson Fire release. With the latter technique, Itachi will coat his shuriken with fire release to enable it to cause more damage upon impact. Sasuke, a member of Team 7 and one of the last surviving members of the Uchiha clan, is highly proficient in fire release. He can perform highly devastating fire techniques on his own, such as the Fireball technique, Dragon Fire technique, and the Phoenix Sage Fire technique, and also perform a lot of fire techniques with his Susanoo, as shown in his final fight against Naruto. If you do not watch or read Baruto, you might not be familiar with him, but make no mistake, as an inner member of Kara, he is a highly capable clone of Jiraiya. He is highly skilled in fire release techniques and can use the fire release flame attack where he covers his fist with fire to attack and obliterate his opponent. His true fire of Samihada technique is highly dangerous, causing a target to burst into flames. The flames from this technique cannot be conquered by water or wind, and the damage done is too heavy for regenerative abilities to keep up with. In his fight against Jigen, he even used the Sage Art 5 Fire God's Fan of Flames. It is a technique that summons naturally occurring flames that are without chakra. Upon impact, Jigen could not absorb the fire release due to its lack of chakra. The flames killed Jigen, forcing Ishiki to resurrect in a weaker vessel. Obito was Kakashi's teammate and a member of the famed Uchiha clan. Highly skilled in fire release, he could use the Blast Wave Wild Dance technique and also combine it with his Sharingan using Kamui to create a whirlwind spiral shape of fire. Maskman Obito, being a highly skilled shinobi, can also perform the barrier ninjutsu known as Uchiha Flame Formation, which he used to protect the statue during the war arc.
Katon, Gokame Kyaku.
One name that sends shivers down the spine of the entire shinobi world and viewers alike was a legendary heart of the Uchiha clan, Madara Uchiha. His variation of fire techniques are so wide-ranging, from the flame release song technique, great fireball technique, great fire annihilation technique, great fire destruction technique, hiding in ash and dust technique, and the great flame flower technique that he can use to destroy earth walls. The Uchiha's control over fire allows him to produce ash using the hiding in ash technique. This ash can burn his opponents upon contact and also acts as a smokescreen. So guys, what do you think about this list? Leave your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe for upcoming videos. This is AnimeScale out. Bye.